Hey, I'm back. Long time. Missed you guys. I've just been busy. Bear with me. It's just not enough hours in a day. I need at least 6 more hours in a day, and I think I would be okay. But I have just been so busy with everything. I'm just trying my hardest to get back on track. But the last video I did, I said it was going to be the question and answer video. And this was random questions, just random. I put this on my Facebook page. Sometimes I get private messages of questions. So I just thought that let me just take care of this in one video. Some of these questions are just out of left field. Some don't have anything to do with hair, which is fine. I did put a disclaimer that ask me anything, I might tell you the answer. So maybe I will answer everything, maybe I won't. But I took like the top 12. So warning, this video will probably be long, and you know that's kind of rare for me. I don't really do long videos, and I don't like to ramble. So let's get started. Some of them, to my subscribers that have been following me for a while, you already know the answer to some of these. So I think this was some of my new subscribers that are asking. There are some of my new Facebook fans that have asked these questions. So the first one, how many kids do I have and how old they are? I have 4. And I am down to 1 in the house. Woo-hoo! I don't want to sound like a bad mother, but let me tell you, I have been a parent my entire adult life, and 1 kid in the house is woo. I don't even know if we have washed a skillet. We have been eating out every day. Oh my God. Laundry is like that. I mean, oh, woo, 1 kid. He's in the 7th grade. He will be 12 next week, actually. That's my youngest. My oldest, 26 and married last year, and I have a little granddaughter. So they were married last summer and they had a new little baby this summer. And I have a daughter that will be 22. She is a senior in college. I have an 18-year-old is a freshman in college at Syracuse. And I have, like I said, my 7th grader, and he will be 12 next week. So those are my chillins, and I love them to death. Let's see. I've gotten this a couple times. Are you going to quit your job now that you have your own company? No. Well, I don't know. Okay, let me just tell you something about my job. I actually love my boss and my team. Now, some other people I work with, no. And if they're watching this video, they know I don't like them, so ain't no big deal. There is no surprise. Trust me, I've been with this company for 17 years. I haven't always had the same boss, but I really like my boss. She's female, and typically when females report to females, it's, you know, female bosses that are that high on the totem pole sometimes have like a little power struggle or whatever with other female employees, but she is awesome. Right now, I'm not going to quit because I haven't even been in business. I've just been in business for a year. I think that you need to have your own business if you have a job. If you have another job, I mean, if you just absolutely can't stand your job, then you know you do you. But I like my actual job. I love my salary. I love my boss, and I love my team. It's just some of the people that I support that I just do not like. Okay, but you know, I still do my job. I am at the point where I've been with my company for so long, and at my company, it's your years of service plus your age has to equal 75. I see retirement is just like down in the corner for me. Do I think I can last to retirement? Probably not. Not as well as business is going, but would I quit and leave my job right now? No, because I haven't been in business long enough. I have really good benefits, so it's just not something I want to give up right now. But it is nice to know that, okay, if I was laid off tomorrow, I have another iron in the pot. So no, I'm no plans on quitting, you know, next week. But who knows? I get a huge order. Who knows what can happen? I went into business saying I'm going to do this. I'm going to still work until I retire, get my retirement. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But I don't think I've been in business long enough to say, okay, I'm quitting tomorrow. That's just not me. I'm really a black and white type of person. Entrepreneurship is still gray for me. But yeah, that's my answer on that one. Okay, clipping ends and twists and why not. I did a video when I got my hair trimmed and I said I would never clip my ends and twist again. And I won't. I'll just go and have my hair professionally trimmed because my stylist told me to stop doing that because it gives you a jagged, your hair is uneven basically, and it makes a lot of sense. So say you take, you twist your hair, and this is for example purposes. So you're twisting and then you clip, right? Well, this is not even. So my hair was jacked up. I mean, I would clip the ends because I really like for my twist to have like fat ends, but that's just not going to happen because my hair is actually like cut into layers. So when you take it, you should actually, if you're going to trim your hair, she was telling me don't trim your hair and twist. You need to trim your hair like this. Don't put it in twist. But then if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not a stylist, it's probably not going to be even anyway. So I'm just not going to even fool with it. Just like I didn't fool with myself when I had the highlights. I probably could have did it, read the instructions in the box, but no, I just let the professionals take care of that. So that is why I'm not going to clip my hair in ends. Now, I'm not going to clip my ends when my hair is in twist. Now, if you want to do that, that is fine. You can tell my hair was uneven in its natural state, twisted or in a wash and go. But when she blew it out and she did like a cold blowout, you could see it. You could see it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, I get this one a lot too. Asked in different ways though. What motivates me to stay in good health and shape? To be perfectly honest, it's just vanity. I mean, I'm just being honest. I like how I look at my clothes. I have an expensive jean collection. I do not want to replace them. They keep me in check. If I feel them getting a little snug, then I know I need to hit the pavement a little harder and a little longer. But that's really it. And because I will be completely honest also that I am not going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I'm a workout person. I love to run. I do. But do I want to get off work, come home, change, and do it every day? Heck no. At one point, I'm just going to say, forget it and let my body do what it do. Because maybe I'll get out and walk every now and then. But to be an avid exerciser, no. I'm not going to do that. At one point, I'm just going to say, hey, forget it. I'm just going to let it go. Let it do what it do. I really am. People don't believe me. But yeah, I wish I could come home and not run and eat what I wanted to eat and relax. But nope, I got to come home, change, go run, go do yoga, go do something. I don't want to do that. I want to just come home one day and just lay across my bed and have, butter pecan ice cream if I want to and cookies. So yeah, that's what motivates me. I'm not really a bad eater though. My downfall really is salty stuff. I'm not a big sweet eater, but let me just tell y'all, the new McDonald's Praline McFlurry, if you haven't tried it, don't go do it. I'm telling you, don't, just stay away. Just don't go into the light. That's all I got to say. Okay, I've had a couple questions about Danielle's family. Her baby is doing well. He is cute as a button. Her son is doing well. He's playing football. Their team is like undefeated. Her husband is doing well. They're all doing very well. He is such a great dad, and thanks for asking because that is so sweet. And no, they don't need anything. Babies are us. Actually ended up taking care of them, so leave that alone. How do I feel about being a grandmother? Well, I don't know how long you've been following me, but I was refusing to be called granny, grandmother, anything. But honey, once I lay eyes on my little princess, and she has the biggest, brownest eyes, oh my God. I don't care what she calls me. I don't care. She can call me granny. I just don't care. I am a sucker for her. Suckerforher.com. That's what I am. I don't even know if no will be in my vocabulary when it comes to her. I really don't. It's just a different kind of feeling of being a grandmother. She can call me. I don't care what she calls me. I really don't. She will probably get her way. The good thing about that is I can send her home. Let's see. What do I do for a living? Okay, so I got asked what I do for a living and where do I work. So I am a senior pricing analyst for, and I'm not gonna say my company's name, but it is, you can probably Google and figure it out, but I'll let you figure that out. One of the biggest information providers in the world, not in the US, but in the global world, on earth. They're probably one of the biggest. We have to be in the top 3, like I said, if we're not the top 1. And what I do, so I'm a senior pricing analyst, and I support sales reps that sell our product. And for example, if something is $500 and they want to sell it for $400, then they have to bring it to me for approval along with their story. And what I mean by story, along with why do you need to sell this for $400? Why? Like, why? Why you need to sell it for $400? How long? Who is the customer? How long have they been a customer? Do they pay their bills on time? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I do. And the reps that I support handle accounts that, you know, customers spend. And that $400, that was just for example purposes, but some of our customers spend millions of dollars a year. So I have to negotiate pricing. I have to review contracts. I have to do a lot of work with a lot of executives and vice presidents. And yeah, I do that on a regular basis. I like the job. It has given me, being in this job has really helped me with my company, especially when it came to pricing. So that answers that. Let's see. Oh, you've been married for a, sorry about that, my disc was getting full. Okay, so the last I've left off is that, well, the question was, you've been married for a long time, what is the secret? Yeah, I have been married, we have been together and married for a long time, 23 years. And I can't really tell. Do you know what the main secret in my house is? Happy wife, happy life, period. Do not even listen to my marital advice. Yes, I have been married for a long time, but I do believe that marriage licenses need to expire just like driver's license. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, what? Yeah. I do believe that. I believe that your marriage license should last just like a driver's license. Maybe marriage license lasts like 10 years and then you will have an option to renew after your 10 years. But yeah, marriage is, I don't want to say it's work for, pretty much we get along. It has not always been roses because I am 2 handfuls to deal with, and I will be the first one to admit that. But as I tell him, at least I know. So he knew when he married me. It was no secret behind the book. I have probably been the same. I have grown. My temper has gotten a whole lot better since I've been married. But we're kind of like total opposites. It becomes a personality. I'm really outgoing and talkative and confrontational. He is like the total opposite, but pretty much we do get along. But we've had it's been some bad spots. We were separated at one time, but a lot of people don't know that. Well, you all don't know that, but you know that now. So I don't really like giving marital advice because I'm just like off the hook when it comes to that. I really am. So I'm not going to give you guys advice. Don't do what I do because I'm probably, even though I've been married a long time, maybe I'm not doing it right. But my motto is, and I told my son, happy wife is happy life. If your wife ain't happy, you're probably not going to be happy. Neither is nobody in the house. So I'm going to leave that alone. But I did try to answer that for you. Let's see what else. How do I feel about natural hair product companies popping up everywhere? I have no thoughts on that at all. I say go for it. There's enough money around. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Do it. I don't have any thoughts on that. I'm not a crab in the barrel at all. I don't care. It could be, if you go into Sally's, there's all different kind of brands of all different kind of products owned by a whole lot of people, and not a lot of them are us. Any kind of beauty, any kind of supply. Look at makeup. There's tons of different makeup brands. So why not give people choices? I mean, my product will speak for itself. Either you're gonna like it or you don't. I mean, everybody doesn't like the products that I produce, and that's fine. I knew that going in. But I don't, that really irks some people. That really gets people upset. I don't know why. Why would it get you upset? You probably want to go in your quiet place and ask yourself, if you're one of those people, why does that upset you? Really, seriously, ponder on that and ask you, why would that upset you? That doesn't upset me not one bit. We could have a new one developing every day. I don't care. I think it's great. Give people options. And that is my thought on that. What else here? Let's see. Natural hair Nazis. I am not a natural hair Nazi. I don't care what you do with your hair. You could color your hair orange, pink, white, or blue. If that is your hair, if that's the way you want to wear your hair, you wear your hair that way. That's not my business. I don't care. I don't push natural hair on. I'm not a natural hair Nazi. My daughter is relaxed. I have talked to her about being it, but I'm not on her about going natural, and I wish I would hear somebody else being on her about being natural. That's her decision. She young or whatever. I wish personally that I would have went natural 20 years ago, but I didn't know. I mean, I was ignorant to the fact that I could handle natural hair. I don't have no ideas. That's why a lot of people are not natural, because they don't think it can be handled, but it can. But I don't push that on anybody. I don't push religion on anybody. I don't push being natural on anybody. I don't push my views on you. You do you and let me do me. That's my thought on that. I'm getting to these pretty quick. What are some of your pet peeves? This is way random. I think that my biggest pet peeve, especially as being a parent, is seeing kids that are unkept when their parents are looking fly. That burns me up. That, along with children with dirty coats, dirty diaper bags, and dirty shoestrings. Ooh, if you have a kid that typically won't keep their shoes clean, I'm telling you, my boys know. Black gym shoes, black shoestrings. Because I could not stand white gym shoes and white shoestrings on kids. If you cannot keep them clean, keep them in black or charcoal gray, period. I'm telling you, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And another pet peeve that some people think I ought to take it as a compliment, but I do not. Well, people will see me and find out that I have 4 kids, and they're like, what? You have 4 kids? What? And you look like that? How is somebody supposed to look that has 4 kids? I mean, that's what I come back with them. How am I supposed to look? Am I supposed to be out of shape? Am I supposed to be, I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you look like when you have 4 kids? Can somebody, that offends me. I don't really take that as a compliment. Some of you may disagree with me, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't. And I mean, some people just look like they're just flat out in shock. What? What does that mean? Really? Okay, I'm off my soapbox. So that is all that I'm going to answer today, because this video is long enough. So if you have some more unanswered questions that you would like me to answer, or any concerns, leave them below. And with that said, thanks for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers for subscribing to me. If this is your first video, then you have learned something new about CoilyHeadChick. Until the next video, I'll talk to you later.